It just keeps getting better and better and better, deeper and deeper and deeper. Tyrone Bowman live. According to NBC News, the headline reads, Murdoch to provide Trump health updates in deal to delay Epstein case deposition. Quote, close quote. The unusual stipulation comes a week after Trump's lawyers sought a quick deposition. So what is really going on here? Well, let's delve into this story and find out. Conservative media baron Rupert Murdoch will give President Donald Trump regular updates on his health as part of an agreement to postpone Murdoch's deposition in Trump's $10 billion defamation lawsuit against him over a Wall Street Journal article about the late sex offender Jeffrey Epstein. The unusual stipulation comes a week after Trump's lawyers sought a quick deposition in the case. Their filing in Miami federal court implied that Murdoch might be either dead or too sick to testify in person by the time the case went to trial. Quote, Murdoch is 94 years old, has suffered from multiple health issues throughout his life, is believed to have suffered recent significant health scares, and is presumed to live in New York, end quote, Trump lawyers said in their filings last week. Murdoch's agreement to divulge highly personal information about his health to Trump and his lawyers contrasts sharply with the cozy relationship Murdoch's Fox News has had with the president over the years. Fox News, for more than a decade, has acted as a cheerleader for Trump and his policies. The president is an avid watcher of the conservative network, and several of his key administration officials have worked for Fox. Trump's daughter-in-law, Laura Trump, has a show on Fox News. Well, that adds a new meaning to let's make a deal. Fox News, for more than a decade, has acted, I read that. The new deal outlined in a court filing jointly filed by Trump's and Murdoch's lawyers late Monday night postpones Murdoch's deposition in the case until after a judge rules on his and other defendants' motions to dismiss Trump's lawsuit. This case is never going to trial. Mark my words. It's never going to see the light of day in court. There will be a backroom deal made between the three of them, Murdoch, Trump, and the major key players. Money will exchange hands. One thing about rich people, doesn't matter how much money they have, they all want more. It's called being avarice. They're greedy. So, the new deal outlined in a court filing jointly filed by Trump and Murdoch's lawyers late Monday night, I'm reading this again for redundancy, postpones Murdoch's deposition in the case until after a judge rules on his and other defendants' motions to dismiss Trump's lawsuit. If the judge denies that dismissal motion, Murdoch would have to sit for questioning under oath from Trump's lawyers within 30 days. Not happening. The deal has to be approved by the judge, and it will be, but it is likely to be approved given that both sides have agreed to it. See? When the judge signs off on it, Murdoch will be required within 3 calendar days to give Trump's lawyers a sworn declaration describing his current health condition, quote, close quote, according to the stipulation filed Monday. Defendant Murdoch has further agreed to provide regularly scheduled updates to plaintiff regarding his health, including a mechanism for him to alert the plaintiff if there is a material change to his health, quote, 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 the filing says. That mechanism is described in a separately signed agreement, which was not publicly filed with the court. If Murdoch fails to provide the updates as agreed to in the abatement agreement, he will have to sit for an expedited deposition, the filing says. A spokesperson for Trump declined to comment on the filing. CNBC has requested comment from Dow Jones and Company, the partner of the Journal, which is owned by Murdoch's News Corp. Trump sued alleges defamation for a Wall Street Journal article in July, which said he had sent Epstein a bawdy, close quote, birthday card in 2003 for Epstein's 50th birthday. Trump, who denies writing the note, sued Murdoch, News Corp, and its CEO, Robert Thompson, Dow Jones and Company, and the two reporters who wrote the article. Well, you know what gets me? Why would you be suing the major network that has always sided with you when it comes to everything politically? And they have been his most fierce defender and ally. For weeks, the president and the Justice Department have faced criticism for a decision not to release investigative files about Epstein. No, because they're too busy trying to make former President Obama out to be a culprit. They're too busy trying to take the focus off the Epstein files and put it on the alleged criminality of the Obamas. That's what's going on. Obama will never be arrested. You can bring them before any court all you want. It's not going to happen. So for weeks, the president said and the Justice Department have faced criticism for a decision not to be release investigative files about Epstein, a former friend of Trump's who died by suicide, allegedly, in jail in 2019 after being arrested on child sex trafficking charges. There you have it. Let me look in the comment sections real quick here. Somebody says Stephen Jackson. Oh, wow. For everybody who subscribed to the channel, I thank you very much. And those who are passing through, if you're just viewing, kindly consider subscribing to Tyrone Bowman Live. Would appreciate it. And if there's a news story that I have missed that you think I should talk about, hit me up in the comment section so I can research it thoroughly before I talk about it. All right, until next time, never surrender, never quit.